kind of woman that society has this perception of, like a woman's supposed to meet a man, get married, do this. Like, fuck that. Like, I just wanna play. I just wanna play. That's just how I feel right now. That's how I always felt. Maybe when I get old, I'm already 33 and shit. But when I'm in
You
something,
33?
I'm 33. But
You don't
I'm
even look 33.
When I'm in something, I'm in something. Like, I'm committed to you. I'm loyal to you. All that. But like, I just don't want to do that shit. I just don't.
So
wanna
how
do that
long
shit.
have you been single?
I've been single. I only been single for like a few months now because
Okay.
I was like a side something to something, but I was well taken care of, so I ain't
So
had
that didn't matter because he was taking care of home
like
and you.
Right, I lived.
Okay,
with
so
him
you didn't really.
I lived with him at his home.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I was well taken care of.
Okay, so that wasn't a factor. You just felt like you didn't want to be tied up, so you just dealt with, the task at hand.
Or what? It's weird.
What about if you fell in love? Were you in love?
Yes. That's what I'm saying. It's weird.
Did you love him? So how did you love him and he had a significant other?
Because we had a different relationship outside of that. Like, that shit just didn't bother me. Like, even when I was there in the home, like, it didn't bother me.
Were you guys sleeping together or
all the
did
time,
you?
All the time.
Okay.
All the time, but
so it's like a trilogy or like
I can't
a polygamous relationship.
Like,
so
I'm a polygamous kind of bitch. Maybe that's
so
why
the polygamy did it.
But
who was the
polygamy on my end, but not the
okay. So do you feel like you took over the situation, or
no? Because
you invaded?
When I be meeting these people, they already be coming from broken homes and this and that, and I don't even want to talk about your situation. Like, if you in a situation, like, that's on you. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Okay.
I ain't trying to come in between that. I don't encourage no nigga to leave they bitch. I don't even listen to a nigga talk about they bitch. Like, I don't even want to talk about your bitch. Don't talk about your bitch either. Like, whatever you got going on over there, that's what you got going on. Whatever we got going on here is what we got going on. That's all I want to focus on. And like, shit, when I was.
But what if the other person? What if the other mate feels some type of way and she
doesn't? As long as I don't know that, I'm cool. But when I know that the other person feels some type of way, then I start to feel guilty. And then people be feeling like, well, what if this happened to you? And like, it's not gonna. I'm not gonna be in that situation because.
Right. What if the tables were turned and you was in this position? And you had it. Okay, so
I'm all right. So listen, if a nigga hide.
So what if the love was more affectionate
on the? I'm not even worried about that. Like,
what if he felt more for the other?
And then go do that. Like I love myself first.
But if it's already time invested, like when it's invested time,
but I'm just saying,
then how do you go about that?
Still, even through with time invested, you have to remember to love yourself first. So it's just like.
So you would just walk away. So you would just walk away from everything that you invested if he felt love.
If he felt like he loved somebody more than me and didn't be there. Like, listen, if it's a polygamy relationship and you love this bitch more than me, it's kind of like I can accept that because that's what come along with being in a polygamous relationship. I might feel like.
But I thought it was an understanding in a polygamous relationship.
Absolutely might be.
So it shouldn't be no arguments. It should also be.
Right, but
you have to have understanding.
You gotta be and that's what I'm saying.
So that's not polygamous.
My communication is through the roof. I'd rather communicate about everything rather than just bickering back and forth. Tell me how you feel. To let me know what's going on so I know how to maneuver. But if you just
here goes the cigar.
When you just doing it behind my back,
yes.
Give me a chance.
Then that's
yes.
Give me a chance.
If you feeling this bitch that I brought in more than me.
Well,
you know why?
Okay, so do you feel?
Listen, hold on. If I got some time in with you, and then if I got some time in with you, and I bring a bitch in or you bring a bitch in and you happen to like her more than me, you know what I'm saying? Put me up on game. Let me know what it is.
I'm thinking
I know how to maneuver. So
and this is for the guys. Do you feel that a guy should bring the woman in, or the woman should bring the woman in? How do you feel about that? Because it might be a woman that the guy sees and he's attracted to, but you're not attracted to. So what do you feel that she feel?
Somebody that I brought in or somebody we met together versus somebody that I would be open-minded to somebody that he already knew and want to bring in, you know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
Open-minded to that. I would. I don't know, I would. I get that you obviously bringing this person in because y'all had history.
You feel that, yeah.
So I would.
But what if he feel like? Do you trust, or do you feel like you can trust the girl that he brings in, and not knowing her background or anything? Or so, what do you guys do? Do you guys take tests, or do you guys what do you guys do? Just go straight forward?
For every other woman.
Do you guys go straight forward, straight to it, or just
I honestly
like sexually? Do you guys like you don't care?
Girl, like that's just not in my nature. Like,
so you like what you like.
I do it because I like it genuinely. I love women. I love bitches. I love me a big booty, big titty. Whether I bring her, whether he bring her, I don't give a fuck.
Do you hear it, guys? She's genuine.
I do it. So if you a type of nigga that don't like, you just benefit off of it because I like it. It's like I do it because I genuinely like it. I've been doing this shit. I've been fucking bitches. Bitches love me everywhere I go. I done been with a lot of niggas that ain't never even had a threesome in their life. I turned them out.
Wow.
I put them on to their person.
Do you hear this, guys?
Like shit. Even the relationship I was in for 3, like they wasn't doing that shit before me.
Could you could you tell them your age again? Could you tell them your age?
I'm 33 years old.
Okay.
I've been doing this shit.
Where you from? Where you from?
Florida. Before it was a thing. Before it was like cute. Before it was like when it was looked down upon. Now bitches is like gay to play and gay.
Okay, so she's really so you really not. So what do you consider yourself as? Because you like men and you like women. So that doesn't.
I just like the best of both worlds. I just like what I like.
Okay.
I prefer them both. I prefer it that way. Like I could watch. I could have a man. I'm gonna be a submissive woman. We can have another girl. We can have lots of women. I'm not gonna.
So when it comes to marriage, like, what do you thinking that?
Even if we're married, like I still will be that way. Like I have a husband and a wife, or my husband have 2 wives, 3 wives, whatever. Okay. I'm with it. I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that. Like it don't bother me none. I don't mind. But even if in a